Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Sean Killian versus Amai, and this is going to be a 2v2 $100 Iron Man. Also, make sure to check out Sean Killian's YouTube channel, link down below, and check out the Coliseum link down below if you want to go ahead and play money matches yourself. And also, make sure to go ahead and check out Sleeve Chief's new Blue Eyes White Dragon bundle. If you want to go ahead and get this, you can also use my code DBG for 5% off, or you can go ahead and get the items individually and skip the bundle. But okay, going ahead and hopping into the actual match now, we'll go ahead and see Amai win the rock paper scissors shoot and decide to go first. 40 versus 42. We have Fua, Imperm, Sword, Engraver, Bonfire, solid hand. They have White Rabbit, Dormouse, Druis Worm, Baldrake, and Druis Worm. So they will go main phase, normal Dormouse effect, go ahead and imperm that. And then they said on res thinking. So they went normal, place imperm, and then they immediately sent it to graveyard and they said, wait, I want to play around Bestial. So go ahead and Fua. Then they make Link Decoder. We draw into another Fua. That's pretty good. Well, I guess that's like, it's not like, it's like okay, right? It's like okay. It's pretty much just like an upstart here. They're going to go Druis Worm, Banish, Dormouse effect, special summon itself out. Because it's not like they were going to like overextend too much into the first Fua anyhow. So this is basically just an upstart Goblin because we were going to draw one card anyways. And it could have been an engine card to start off with. But I guess this does technically apply more pressure. And maybe they don't link because of it. But go ahead and make Cryptor. Then we draw Crossout and Veiler. So main decking Crossout. I don't think that's like a bad thing to do. Like Fua is a rough card to beat. And then also going second, it's not that bad. So now they're going to go ahead and go end phase, pass, draw into Droll and Lockbird, and then go main phase. We're going to activate Engraver, discard, go ahead, grab out Tract from the deck to the hand, activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect, special summon itself out. So at this point, we know our opponent has a Bestial, like guaranteed they have at least one Bestial, because why would you make Cryptor without having a Bestial to have any Malice card banished? But they would need two Bestials if they want to stop us on our Fiendsmith stuff and make their Cryptor live. So we're going to go ahead and bring out Lurie. Then on that summon, they're going to go activate Druis Worm, banish the Dormouse, special summon out, and then activate the Cryptor effect to go ahead and out the Lurie. And then now they're going to go activate Bonfire, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then normal summon out Ice effect goes special, bring out X effect goes search, grab out Node Ryzeal, and we can still go through our Fiendsmith stuff here if we'd like, which I was going to say I'm pretty sure is what we're going to do, but we're going to overlay for Exceton Knight, so still playing Exceton Knight. Playing Exceton Knight is also a lot better when you have Crossout, because Crossout can protect Exceton Knight and allow this to go through much easier, and if this card resolves into like a big board, like that could just be game. Go ahead and make Requiem effect tribute. Also, there's going to be less Bestials in the format, I think, because like Malice is so prevalent. And there's also a lot of people switching from the Fiendsmith build of Ryzeal to the Pure build of Ryzeal. Like, honestly, I think the Pure build is more popular than the Fiendsmith build at this point, just based off like everything that I've been seeing. Lacrima, go ahead and dump the Paradise, and then Requiem effect to equip, and then activate Engraver, shuffle back Exceton Knight to special summon out. And then in response, they're thinking if they want to Baldrake this, which they do. So Baldrake banish, special summon out. And then at this point, we know that we win the game because we have Crossout for the last card in hand if it's a hand trap. And we already like break the board and set up a board here. So special sword effect, go ahead, grab out X. We just have to play around Baldrake banish and Baldrake tributing Druis Worm and Druis Worm effect. So we could dump like Mirror Logic here to shut down Baldrake. So go ahead, special, dump Mirror Logic, and then activate Mirror Logic onto the Baldrake there. Then from here, we're going to go special summon out Node. Okay, Node effect, send Requiem, special summon back out from the grave. Overlay, make Dweller, and then Dweller, check makes the Druis Worm. And then we're able to make a Duo drive, and we know we can resolve it because we have Crossout in hand. So summon Duo, and then Duo effect to attach, Duo effect to go search. And then that's going to grab out the Ryzeal Cross and grab out the Ice Ryzeal. And then activate Cross, and Amai just goes ahead and admits defeat. So on to the next game, we'll go ahead and see Amai go first. Opening hands, we have Engraver, Ice, Fua, Imperm, Ice. I mean, that's pretty good. It does suck to have double Ice, but whatever, sure. Like, one card in your hand isn't the greatest draw. Oh, no. They have Terraforming, Baldrake, Dormouse, Tract, and Nib. Oh, they're playing Fiendsmith cards. Okay, I guess that would also, like, help somewhat explain why they're playing 42 in their deck. But okay. I mean, it's not gonna help too much into Fua though. Then they're gonna go activate Terraforming, go ahead, grab out Field Spell. But if they drew Shifter, like imagine if this Fua was just Shifter, then the track is crazy there, right? Like, then they're gonna go activate Field Spell, banish Cat effect, summon itself out, and then Cat effect. I think we just imperm this because we don't want them to draw into non-engine. Yeah, go ahead and stop that. Normal Dormouse effect, go ahead, banish Rabbit. Rabbit effect, summon itself out. Rabbit effect goes set, and that's going to set GWC06, and then link off to summon out the Cryptor, and then we draw into Lancia. Okay, I mean, honestly, like, you could be like, oh, gosh, darn it, I didn't have Lancia before, but, you know, we still have Lancia for their next turn at least. Then draw into Ryzeal Cross. Okay, didn't draw another way to push though. Then activate Engraver. Go ahead, grab out Tract. I mean, this still isn't like the greatest spot for us. Activate Tract. Go ahead, add Lurie, discard Lurie. And then on summon a Lurie, GWC06. Go ahead, summon out Rabbit, gain 12. Rabbit effect. Go ahead, set the not set GWC06. Set the MTP07. Then MTP07, banish Rabbit. Go ahead, search and banish Lurie. So that's gonna grab out the Dormouse. Banish the Lurie, and then we can pay 300 for Rabbit to summon itself back if we'd like, but we choose not to there. Probably just because we have... Oh, wait. No, we wouldn't want to do that. I'm tripping because we could just leave that banished for the Cryptor, and then we have Baldrake for their stuff, or hold Baldrake for follow-up, but we really don't need to hold it for follow-up. We have Dormouse plus Track. That's enough follow-up. Normal ice effect, bring out Sword, or we could just drop Nib on them, tribute this off, and then Baldrake to rebanish this. So ice into Sword effect, go ahead, grab out X, and then anything on res, they said nope, dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X, and then X1, Mirror Logic 2 onto the Cryptor, go ahead, search out Node. Okay, so now this is shut down for the time being. On this thinking here on what to do next, overlay into Detonator effect to attach Mirror Logic, activate Cross, any response, and then in response, chain Nib, and then we can chain Detonator to pop Field Spell. Sure, go ahead, pass over Token. I mean, Field Spell does have an effect that a lot of people forget about. Like, if you have the link, you can't attack anything else except for the Maliss links, which, like, that definitely comes up. Go ahead, pass over Token, or, like, the 3 traps banish, like, that comes up rarely, but it does come up. Cross effect to go ahead, put back, and then draw into Nib. Okay, special summon out Node, and then they go activate Baldrake, banish Cryptor, special summon out, pay 900, summon Cryptor, and then Cryptor effect to go ahead, banish Node, just go ahead, get that out of here. Yeah, then we also have Baldrake interruption still also, but I was gonna say they can't even like continue. So pass to draw into Dormouse, and then go main phase. They will go, so we know Dormouse in hand, they go normal Dormouse without shuffling, I'm pretty sure, so they actually know 2 cards in hand now. Yeah, they didn't even shuffle the hand. Okay, so technically they know 2 cards in hand, or now they know 1 card in hand, but they drop Lancia. Wait, they're doing it on the effect? So if you wait till Lancia on the effect, it'll still make the Malice's gain 600 attack that turn, so you should be doing it on normal summon, right? Not on the effect. Just because, you know, now they're getting attacked for no reason. Then they go ahead, link off. How big is this token? Defense-wise, I'm pretty sure it was, what, Detonator plus, like, Ice? Or Detonator plus Sword or something? So, we can beat over it if we need to, but, oh, we play Cerberus. Okay, so Cerberus, go ahead, pop. Yeah, I mean, Cerberus is becoming more popular because Chaos Hunter's popular now, and they just need more outs to it. And then Battle Phase, go ahead, swing for game, because this is at double attack and then plus 600. Even just double attack would be game there, though. So now going on to the game number 3, we will go ahead and see Sean Killian go first. Opening hands, we have Sword, Engraver, Chaos Hunter, Lacrima, Crossout. Yeah, exactly. See, Chaos Hunter's becoming more popular. They have Fua, Baldrake, Dormouse, Perulia, White Rabbit. Okay, they got to be feeling good with that hand. So, draw phase, Perulia. Main phase, Engraver. Go ahead, grab out Tract. And then activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, special summon itself out. And then on that summon, they're thinking if they want to drop Fua, but they said, nope, I will wait until you use your Requiem effect. Which I guess also lets them, why would you do that there? I guess they want more draws, but they don't need the draws, right? Like, they already have, like, starter extender, which is, like, good enough. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I'm not too sure why. I guess, like, it's basically going to be the same outcome anyways. If they drew imperm, maybe they don't play imperm because they could imperm this in like their draw phase standby. Also, doing it like this lets us play around the cross out target of Fua, because there's going to be one Fua in their deck right now. So imagine if this cross out was Fua and we dropped Fua on the summon of Lurie, then they can make Requiem pass, and then they can Fua us back when they use Requiem effect. So now Requiem effect, chain Fua, chain cross out, go ahead, bring out the Engraver, and then now we have the Requiem effect to go ahead and equip. They said, okay, Engraver, shuffle back, Lurie, special summon out, chain Baldrake, banish, special out. Okay, Engraver effect to send Baldrake, which also will keep our Chaos Hunter, more safe instead of them being able to crash into it. They draw Engraver for a turn. Oh, wow, they're insane. So now normal summon out Rabbit effect, go ahead, set the TB11, and then now they have Engraver effect, go ahead, grab out Tract, activate Tract, add discard Lurie. Also, it's huge that Chaos Hunter will discard Lacrima too, like that's really good. Then they're gonna go Lurie effect, special summon itself out. Okay, use those to go ahead and make the Lizard Dose, which now they can drop the Chaos Hunter. Oh, that's actually a crazy Chaos Hunter, though. Like, that's insane, because then on res, yeah, Lacrima into Requiem, Requiem into Lacrima, Lacrima go dump Trap. This will out the Engraver that they summon. Lizard Dose doesn't do anything under Hunter. TB11 won't do anything under it this turn, so go ahead, summon out. And then on that summon, we can go ahead and Fiendsmith and Paradise into Desiree, and then Desiree go ahead and out this. Yeah, then they just go ahead and emit defeat. Wow. Yeah, so GG. Okay, on to the next match now. We have Sean Killian versus Julian Kahn. And we will go ahead and see Sean Killian win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Nib, Valor, Ext, Engraver, Tract. They have Ice, Bonfire, Lacrima, Cross, Engraver. Okay, so, I mean, they just lose this game most likely, right? They lose the game for sure, unless if Sean Killian messes up really bad here. So they're going to go activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, special Lurie, and then use Lurie to make Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute go special, and that's going to bring out Lacrima. Lacrima effect go dump, the Engraver. Then we go normal summon X, so we don't try to Requiem effect to equip or anything here. The normal X effect goes search, grab out the Sword Ryzeal. You definitely want to normal that now while you just have level 4 on field. Okay, and then said surely this combo is on the spreadsheet. Sec pulling up the spreadsheet. Okay, now they're going to go ahead and make Sequence, and then activate Sequence effect to go ahead, shuffle back, and summon. So typically, with the X Tract hand, you wouldn't go for this, but with the X Engraver hand, you would. But with the Engraver X Tract hand, you can also do it like this, but we'll get the draw off the Necro Equip. So now we're going to go in the Desiree, make the Agnumde, and then said, yo, fix the spreadsheet. Said, nah, you're just bad. Well, to be fair, they don't know about the Engraver in hand. Said, you have Engraver in hand? Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, at this point, yeah. Then Engraver effect, discard to go ahead and search. And then this can also grab out the Trap from the decks of the hand, because, we already have that set up where we're going to be able to go Lacrima into Agnumde and the Desiree, and then the Trap will just simply be live. Necro Equip effect to draw into Ryzeal Cross, and then Engraver, shuffle back Sequence, special summon out, and then that allows us to make the DDD. Yup. And then now we have Swords, so special summon out Swords, Sword effect goes search, grab out X Ryzeal. We've already normal summoned, so we can't normal summon Ice this turn either. Dump Detonator, special summon out X, activate Cross, and then overlay to summon out Duo Drive, and then Duo Drive effect to attach, Duo Drive effect to detach and go search, and that's going to grab out the Node Ryzeal and grab out the Ice Ryzeal, and then activate the Cross effect to go ahead and put back 2 of the 3, and then draw 1, draws into a imperm there, just an extra interruption, and then we have Node. And then I guess we have to think about like what we want to discard off this exactly or send. I don't think we're gonna send duo. Honestly, it's either like Paradise or Ice. Yeah, it's like one of these two. We have to decide which one. But like the Paradise Engrave isn't even like that good though. I mean, it is pretty good on field. We also don't have Eclipse Twin set up, which is like really good with the Paradise because you send the whole field. It's also really good with Nib. It's really good with both these cards because you get rid of everything and then just twin summon back out Detonators. So we're gonna get rid of Ice, summon back out Sword, and then overlay, make Detonator, and then Detonator to attach Ice, and then set Fiendsmith and Paradise imperm pass turn. They draw into Nib, and then Lacrima to Agnumde effect into Desiree, and the Lacrima goes back. Yeah. Okay, so activate Bonfire. Bonfire, grab out X Ryzeal, and then activate Engraver into Tract, and then activate Tract into Luria, and then Luria effect to summon itself out, and then DDD to negate, Engraver to summon out, and then in response, we're going to go DDD to negate, special summon out the X Ryzeal by dumping Mirror Logic, X1, Mirror Logic 2, and then Mirror Logic, target Detonator, and then in response, Chain Detonator, target X, and then they said Chain Link 4, imperm. Okay. So I guess just trying to cut them off of the easy node access, because at this point we know they have infinite engine in hand, right? Like they've only used 2 cards so far, but they didn't hand trap us at all. And if this deck's not drawing hand traps, it's drawing engine. It's really as simple as that, unless if they have Cross Paradise in hand. But like, what are the odds of them drawing both of those cards? Then they're gonna go ahead and cross to negate the Mirror Logic. But it is crazy how, like, you know, Bonfire plus Engraver so far has dealt with imperm, cross negate, both of DDD negates, and a Detonator pop. Like, that's a lot of interruptions that have been baited out with those 2 cards. It just shows like how strong this deck is overall. And it's so cool how like this deck is like, it feels like it's built for the mirror match. Like having like X'd out Mirror Logic out Detonator in the mirror is just so huge. A lot of decks struggle with Detonator, but the mirror match really doesn't struggle with this. So they go normal Ice, they go Detonator to pop, and then they bring out Sword, and then Sword effect to search, and then they go Detonator pop, and they search out Ice, okay, and then activate Cross. Cross effect to go put back and draw, which, yeah, you just say okay too. There's no way you're going to Desiree negate that here. Like, that's fine. They draw a card, and then you can Desiree negate whatever they draw. So go ahead, put back, draw into Veiler, and then... yeah, and then what? Special Ice, discard Lacrima, pass. Okay, sure. Draw Engraver, and then activate Cross effect to go ahead, put back, and draw. And then draw into a Cross out. Okay, so now they're like extra protected while just going for game here. But to be fair, they just say Battle Phase, and they just win the game because this does Piercing. Yeah, that's just game. They don't have to play into anything. They don't have Lacrima summon back. So, Battle Phase, they admit defeat. On to game number 2 now. We'll go ahead and see Julian Khan go first, and watch, we're going to draw double Fua now. Okay, no, we have Tract, Ash, Cross, Perulia, Bonfire, but Perulia's first draw will be Fua. They have Tract, Imperm Strike, Ogre, X. Ooh, they actually probably won't even play into this. Okay. Drop Perulia. Yeah, they're definitely not going to play into that with that hand. Tract in the Luria effect, special summon itself out. And then use the Lurie to go into the Requiem, and then Requiem effect tribute, they Ash Blossom this. Yeah, definitely Ash Blossom that. You do not want your opponent to resolve Fiendsmith stuff, they're just bluffing there, and then go ahead, set Strike, set Imperm, like bluffing that they had another hand trap, maybe like a Bestial or something. And then pass, draw Veiler, and then activate Tract. They're thinking in response, now they're bluffing. Go ahead, Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, special summon itself out. Okay, and then go into Requiem effect, tribute to go special. They're going to Solemn Strike the effect. Yeah, you don't want to strike the summon because then they can summon it again this turn. But if you strike the effect, then they can't summon it again this turn. Then activate Bonfire. Bonfire, grab out X Ryzeal. Okay, dump Detonator, special summon out X. Yeah, X is a lot less likely to get hit with something like Imperm compared to Ice also, which makes us feel a lot safer to go for, because like let's say they Imperm this, then like normal summon out a Charmy works, but we don't know that they have Ogre, but they do have Ogre. Then go X go ahead, grab out Sword, and then special summon out Sword effect goes Surge, grab out the Ice Ryzeal, that's fine, and then activate Cross, overlay for duo, and then duo effect to attach, which they're thinking on because, you know, a lot of people just like only imperm the effect of search, but like that's not always correct. Like honestly, it's like, I'd say it's like maybe like 70% of the time it's correct to do that. There's a decent chunk of the time where you just want to imperm duo drive on summon so they don't get the material under it, because otherwise next turn like they'll have the extra material for cross negate, or if they don't have cross set up, then, which is like normally what happens, right? Like they don't hard draw cross normally, then their duo drive you can't like beat over it with detonator because it has the minus 300 plus 300, so you'll be at 27, we'll be at 28. So sometimes it's just correct to like imperm it on the first effect set where you can easily detonator to out this without having to do some like, you know, like some weird stuff like mirror logic to negate it or something, you know, go out of your way to out it when you could have stopped it in the first place. But they are thinking here because they know they have ice, so they have like normal ice, special from deck, and then what, right? Like what are they gonna do from there? They'd have to like make Dweller for them to get the cross draw. Yeah, I think it's fine to imperm now. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's like fine. It's like fine. So go ahead, ice, go ahead, bring out node, and then from here, they're gonna overlay into detonator effect to attach, and then attach the Requiem, yeah, just to protect it from Bestials, and then battle phase, go ahead, swing, and it also like helps protect their life points too, I guess, like impermanent. I guess like you were always gonna imperm though, so I guess that never really mattered. Draw bonfire, then go main phase. Now we have bonfire and X. We're gonna start with special X, don't mirror logic, and then new chain link X1, mirror logic 2, targeting the field spell, and then chain link 3. We could go ahead and detonator. Also, did they shuffle their hand? I just gotta check. Okay, they did shuffle hand. Yeah, we don't really have too much of a read on what's in our opponent's hand here, because X easily could have been in hand last turn, and they just didn't want to play in the Perulia and give them 2 draws. So, like, odds are that was already in hand. They're going to detonator to pop X, and then chain Veiler, and now they're going to go bonfire for ice, okay. The normal ice effect, chain pop, and then chain Ghost Ogre. Then they could just go ahead and protect the detonator. But I was going to say, now they're going to go, like, what, ice into sword into search, and if they brought out sword, use the affected detonator pop it, so even if you have like ice plus ogre in hand, that doesn't get you anywhere, so you have to ogre, but if you have to ogre, you just lose anyways. Yeah, you just lose anyways. Okay, so they said GG run back, so let me check with my teammate real quick. Okay, and then they said different list, why not same? I don't have a matchup in the Maliss, I want to pre-side you. Alright, fair enough, at least they're being honest with it. So that's crazy. Just draw double Fua, Chaos Hunter. Okay, to be fair, the double Fua game, like, it didn't need to be double Fua. Like, it could have just been Fua plus, that's it. And, like, in the Fua could have just drawn, like, the cross out in the first place. And we just never needed a double Fua you. The double Fua just adds that extra pressure that never actually needed to be there. So it's a different list, yes or no. Same list as Deal Breaker. Yes, my decks are not great. Okay, so that is going to be it for the match, and we end up seeing Sean Killian end up hitting a little sweep there onto Julian Khan and Amai. And like I said at the beginning, make sure to check out Sean Killian's YouTube channel. Make sure to check out the Coliseum Discord down below if you want to play for money yourself. And also make sure to check out Sleep Chief's new collection. Link down below in the description. All 3 of those are linked down below in the description. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.